This filthy barn is where the cycle of misery begins at Wright's dairy farm. These calves, who were separated from their mothers shortly after birth, were given no other choice but to lie in their own manure and urine day after day. They were denied any opportunity to set foot on grass outdoors. Eventually, they will be inseminated, just like their mothers, and exploited for their milk. This is Anna. In 2019, a PETA eyewitness encountered her while working at Wright's dairy farm in Pennsylvania. A joint on her left hind leg was severely inflamed and swollen. Week after week, her painful condition worsened, but the farm manager didn't call a veterinarian and didn't provide her with any care. Eventually, the infected wound ruptured, oozing blood and pus, but workers continued to milk her every day in order to produce the dairy products that you may be buying. Keeping wounded cows in filthy living conditions can cause arthritis and severe lameness. Cows at this farm limped along gingerly on floors slick with waste. This is Caroline. She and other injured and ailing cows were put in what was called the Outback Barn, where they lay in their own feces and urine. Weeks later, PETA's eyewitness found Caroline dead. This cow became trapped in a stall after being milked. Rather than helping to free her, a worker hit her on the hindquarters, legs, and udder nearly 60 times with a hard cane. He also kicked her over and over again. He repeatedly struck another cow on her sensitive udder as well, even though she had just given birth and her newborn had just been torn away from her. This is Betsy. Her left eye socket was covered with protruding tissue. The farm manager indicated that nothing would be done about it. As with Anna, many other cows' leg joints were severely swollen. Week after week, Daisy was denied care for these grapefruit-sized masses on her legs. Some cows had open wounds, which can be infiltrated by bacteria and cause infection in the heart, lungs, or liver. None of these cows were provided with veterinary care for these conditions. Instead, they were repeatedly inseminated. Cows carry their young for 9 months, just like humans, and produce milk for their own babies. But on dairy farms like this one, their calves are taken away from them shortly after birth, and their milk is sold for human consumption. When not being milked, cows at Wright's Dairy tried to rest in these cramped, barren stalls. This isn't the first time that cows have been found suffering at this farm. In 2009, PETA documented that cows who were in so much pain that they couldn't even stand up were electroshocked, kicked, or jabbed with a blade. Some were left to deteriorate until they were too weak to stand up, and downed cows were simply left for dead. This cruelty must end. The surest way to spare cows and calves the pain and misery that you have just seen is to stop buying cow's milk and other dairy products and go vegan today. Cows deserve far better than this. Please visit PETA.org to learn how you can help. Thank you.